Arsenal fans, today's transfer headlines are absolutely massive. Just when many supporters thought Mikel Arteta's summer business was slowing down, two Brazilian superstars have suddenly taken over the news cycle. Fresh reports suggest Arsenal remains strongly linked with Newcastle captain Bruno Guimarães, while new speculation surrounding Real Madrid winger Vinícius Júnior has once again sparked excitement among Gunners supporters. Could Arsenal really be preparing another blockbuster move before the transfer window closes? In today's video, we'll break down the latest reports, explain what's fact and what's still speculation, and discuss how these players could transform Arsenal's squad. Let's get started. We'll begin with the biggest story. Bruno Guimarães has been admired by Arsenal for a long time, but according to fresh reports, interest in the Brazilian midfielder has intensified once again. Several media outlets claim Arsenal are continuing to monitor his situation closely as Mikel Arteta looks to add another world-class midfielder to his squad. While reports differ on how advanced negotiations are, Bruno's name remains one of the biggest being linked with Arsenal this week. It's easy to understand why. Since arriving in the Premier League, Bruno has established himself as one of the league's finest midfielders. Week after week, he has shown the ability to dominate games with his intelligence, passing range, aggression, and leadership. He's the type of player who can win possession deep inside his own half and, within seconds, launch a dangerous attack with one perfectly weighted pass. Those qualities are exactly what Arsenal value. Arteta wants midfielders who are comfortable under pressure, technically gifted, and capable of controlling the tempo of a match. Bruno fits that profile perfectly.
So why are Arsenal reportedly willing to invest such a huge amount in one player? The answer goes beyond statistics. Bruno Guimarães brings balance. He can defend, he can create, he can press aggressively, he can slow the game down when Arsenal need control, and he can speed it up with quick forward passes when opportunities appear. Very few midfielders possess that complete skill set. Imagine Arsenal lining up with Declan Rice sitting just behind Bruno Guimarães, while Martin Odegaard operates in his usual advanced role. That midfield would combine strength, creativity, composure, and leadership. Rice would continue protecting the defence. Bruno would dictate possession and connect defence with attack.
Another reason Arsenal admire Bruno is his mentality. He doesn't disappear in difficult moments. When his team is under pressure, he wants the ball. He demands responsibility. He leads by example. Those are qualities Arteta values just as much as technical ability. Over the past few years, Arsenal have transformed their dressing room by signing players with strong personalities alongside outstanding talent. Bruno fits that philosophy perfectly. He has Premier League experience, international experience with Brazil, and the confidence to perform on the biggest stage. Unlike many expensive signings from abroad, he wouldn't need months to adapt to English football. He already understands the pace, physicality, and intensity of the Premier League. That could make him an immediate upgrade.
Of course, signing Bruno Guimarães will not be easy. Newcastle consider him one of their most important players, and any transfer would require a significant fee. That's why Arsenal supporters should remain patient. At the time of recording, there has been no official announcement from Arsenal or Newcastle. These reports remain part of the ongoing transfer speculation, and until both clubs confirm anything, fans should treat the story with cautious optimism. However, one thing is certain. The fact that Arsenal continue to be linked with a player of Bruno's quality shows the club's ambition. The Gunners are no longer looking for squad players. They're targeting footballers capable of making the difference in the biggest matches. But if you think Bruno Guimarães is the only Brazilian making headlines today, wait until you hear the latest reports involving Real Madrid superstar Vinícius Júnior. The rumours are back, and they're creating plenty of debate among Arsenal fans.
Now let's move to the second story that has Arsenal fans talking. And it's a name that almost every football fan in the world knows. Vinícius Júnior. One of the fastest, most exciting and most dangerous wingers in world football. Over the last few days, fresh reports have once again linked Arsenal with the Brazilian superstar, following continued speculation about his contract situation at Real Madrid. Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing absolutely clear. There is no official confirmation that Vinícius Júnior is joining Arsenal. Real Madrid still consider him one of the most important players in their squad, and reports suggest they remain confident of keeping him. However, because his long-term future has been discussed in the media, Arsenal have once again been mentioned among the clubs linked with him.
So why would Arsenal even be interested? The answer is simple. Players like Vinícius don't become available very often. He's a player capable of changing a match with one moment of brilliance. His acceleration is unbelievable. His dribbling is among the best in world football. And despite still being in his prime years, he already has experience of winning league titles and the Champions League. These are exactly the types of players who can decide major finals. Imagine Arsenal attacking with Bukayo Saka on one wing and Vinícius Júnior on the other. Defenders wouldn't know where to look. Double mark Saka and Vinícius has space. Stop Vinícius and Saka becomes dangerous. Add a clinical striker through the middle, and Arsenal's attack suddenly becomes one of the most feared in Europe. It's easy to understand why supporters are excited by the rumours.
But we also have to be realistic. Signing a player of Vinícius's calibre would be incredibly difficult. Real Madrid rarely allow their biggest stars to leave, especially players who are central to their long-term plans. Any transfer would likely require a record-breaking fee, huge wages, and the player's own desire to leave. At the moment, there is no indication that a move is close.
Now let's imagine something for a moment. What if Arsenal managed to sign Bruno Guimarães? And what if somehow Vinícius Júnior also arrived? Just look at how incredible that team could be. David Raya in goal. A solid back four protecting the defence. Declan Rice and Bruno Guimarães controlling the midfield. Martin Odegaard creating chances. Vinícius Júnior on the left, Bukayo Saka on the right, and Victor Gyökeres leading the attack. That team would have pace, power, creativity, leadership, and experience.
Whether these transfers happen or not, one thing is becoming increasingly obvious. Arsenal's ambitions have changed. The club is no longer satisfied with simply challenging. The goal now is to win the Premier League. The goal is to compete for the UEFA Champions League. And to achieve those ambitions, Arsenal know they need world-class players. Bruno Guimarães certainly fits that description. Vinícius Júnior certainly fits that description as well. Now it's simply a matter of waiting to see what happens before the transfer window closes. So, Arsenal fans, I want to hear from you. If Arsenal could only sign one of these Brazilian superstars, who would you choose? Would you strengthen the midfield with Bruno Guimarães? Or would you transform the attack with Vinícius Júnior? Let me know your choice in the comments below, and tell me why. If you enjoyed today's Arsenal transfer update, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Arsenal news. Thanks for watching. And as always, come on you Gunners!